Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be learning how to draw lips. Now I already have done a video on this in the past, but it's kind of like a tradition with me in a way. I do like to, in a way, like recreate them because I do feel like I have improved. So this is definitely not the first video that I've redone, but I wanted to show a few different ways to draw them as well. In this video I'm probably just going to do two different versions though, so stick around if you're interested. But with all of my videos, I really do want to quickly mention just a couple things. If you're interested in supporting me at all, it could be as little as $2 a month all the way up to $50. I do have a Patreon. You can get all sorts of different like benefits, rewards, even like a YouTube shout out, monthly commissions, things like that. And then I do have all my social medias like, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. I'm now on Reddit. I'll try to link everything in the description and at the top of the comments. Not only that, but I really want to say this as quick as possible too, so I don't make the intro so long, but I am actually working on getting one of my books published. It's always been a dream of mine. If anyone's been here for a long time, you've even known that I have novels that I want published. So I originally wrote this back when I was in high school, and I found it in my email, buried in my email, and I decided to resume it. It was a little bit awkward because, again, I wrote this in high school, but I decided to finish it. I did it in the span of a few months, literally, and I finished it this previous December, so 2022. As you can see, I'm kind of fumbling with my words. I'm a little bit excited, nervous, anxious, all of the above. So the point of this was just to kind of tell you guys, if you want to support me in that endeavor as well, I'm hoping to self-publish through Amazon, but it's going to be kind of tricky because I do have to promote it myself and those kind of things. I have to market it. So when that is live, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, I know a lot of people really hate long intros. I try to make them short, but they end up being still a little bit long. Let's get started though. So we're going to start with the first one. This one would be more considered realistic, if you will, because again, it's going to look more realistic as opposed to cartoon or anime, however you want to say it. So for this, I'm going to start with I would actually really recommend making your lines very faint. Just don't press down too hard. So we're going to make a shape like that. And you can probably see already like this is forming the top of the lip. If you're already struggling, the best I can say is make it, go easy on your pencil. And again, don't press down too hard, just kind of let it flow. You're basically just going to bring up a curve. This part's going to be the bigger part obviously, and then dip down. You're going to bring this part in, and then you're going to kind of do something like that. I would make a little bump right here and bring it back down. As you get down to the bottom, of course, it is going to get just a little bit thinner, smaller, whatever word you want to use for that. Then I'm going to sketch the bottom part of the lip in. For this, I would recommend making it kind of curved. It's not that noticeable. Instead of just straight, that doesn't look natural, obviously. You're going to bring this part out, kind of puff it out. These could be really juicy lips, which I wish I had these, but I don't. Then you're going to bring this part, you can bring this part down as much as you want, honestly. I might make this come out just a little bit more, hence the reason why I'm not pushing down too hard on my pencil. But yeah, I'm actually going to bring that out just a little bit more. And then the same thing goes for this. You're going to suck it in. That sounded weird. But you're going to bring that all the way up to this part, and I would, this is my personal preference, put like a little dot, and just like in my previous video of how to draw lips, I call this like a seed. I heard that somewhere. Someone was trying to explain, and I thought it was a good example type thing. It's just a little seed, little shape, or even a circle. Same over here, but you're not going to see it as much. Then we try to erase this little part here, which my eraser is garbage, as you can see. Okay, so not too bad. Now we're not actually done here. I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to try at least to bring down a shape like that. Honestly speaking, I would let this part be optional because there are some lips that are shaped like that. But I'm going to make it have like a little, like I said, little dip right there, and I'm going to change the shape, don't worry. Okay, so from here, I would start editing to your liking, which I'm kind of noticing this part is just a little bit too much. But I mean, at the same time, it really is, everyone's lips, I should say, are different, so. The other part I'm going to recommend as optional as well is you are going to see a little bit of her teeth, or their teeth, I should say. So if you want to put like a little couple lines in there, these would be their front teeth, because they are slightly visible. And then lastly, there is going to be just a slight extra like overlap right there. The only other thing that's left really is going in and editing what you don't like, and then I'm going to start making the lines darker and then just shading it to make it kind of pop out more. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do a little bit on camera is I'm just going to shade this. As you can see, this bottom part here, I kind of just like gave it like a little darker shade, kind of like indicating a shadow, you know, the bottom part of the lip. But the only other thing I'm going to do here is, like I said, I'm just going to shade some of this just to kind of make it pop out more. And as you can see, it does look pretty sloppy, but just trust the process. Okay, so there is the first one. You can definitely see it's not perfect. I didn't want to get too crazy with the shading part of it. I tried to make the top lip a little bit darker than the bottom, but it's not too visible on camera. I really hope this version helps, but stick around for the second version because again, this one is more considered like realistic if you're trying to make just, you know, lips on about anything. But if there is different versions like cartoon, anime, and there's probably many other versions too, but again, this one is more realistic, so I'm gonna put that as number 1. Okay, so number 2 is gonna be actually a little bit easier, so if you're wanting something more simple, then again, stick around. So for this one, I'm going to make it kind of facing this way, and all you're gonna have to do, and again, I'm gonna try to start with very small, faint lines. I'm gonna start off with just a line, and I would recommend trying to follow along as best as you can though, because there is going to be a slight shape with it. So we're going to bring it down a little bit like that. Then this side is going to be just a little bit shorter because again, it would be as though the face is turning that way. So again, you're just going to bring it kind of down like that. And this part would be a little bit shorter. Then all you're going to do literally is kind of make a shape like so. And that is part of the top lip. The bottom part of the lip is going to be a little bit bigger, and it's going to be just like that. Now bear with me here because again, you might not really see what's going on, but all it is, it's more of like a simple, quick way. Again, this would be like anime, if you want to say it like that, but a lot of anime doesn't even have, you know, the extra detail. So yeah, this is just more of a simple style. I'm going to say it like that. And then you can darken the lines a little bit to your liking. Again, if you want to add like a little bit of an extra dot or seed towards the edges, that's just something that I like to do. Then the same thing goes for the shading. I'm going to make this one more, again, like cartoony. But yeah, that is actually about all there is to this one. I was gonna not shade the bottom part at all because I kind of feel like these little lines look weird. So you don't have to shade the bottom part, but I always like to shade the top part, have it darker than the bottom. And yeah, there you have it. I really hope this tutorial helped. If you want to see like a lot more different ways to draw lips, I can definitely do that. I myself don't even do these, but these are just some of the many ways I've seen done. I've also kind of mixed it together with what I've seen. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching, and leave a like if you think it's worth a like. Leave a suggestion, I do look at those as well. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel as well. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.